All right. Thank you for joining me once again today. Today is day 12 of our 365-day challenge trying to build online businesses. And today we are continuing with our build on Shopify. So, yesterday, if you missed the episode, check my description. I have put the link to the playlist there. Um, Depending on where you're watching from, especially if you're watching from YouTube, you will find a description. There are some other platforms. I'm unable to put all of those links. So, unfortunately, you might not find it in other platforms. But I'm going to give a recap of what I did to the store yesterday so that I have an idea. If you want to start your own Shopify store, whether you want to build a beauty brand together with me or you just want to build any other brand, okay, um, again, check the description and you'll find a link to, um, starting your own Shopify store. When you follow this link, what is going to happen is that you're going to start the shop for free. And after the free trial, I think 3 days free trial. After the free trial, you pay just £1 every month for 3 months. Okay, then after that, I think it is 25. I pay £25 for my store, and I think that because I'm in the UK, if you're paying pounds or whichever currency that you are paying, that would be maybe about 30. So you will get 3 months virtually free because you're just paying one USD or £1 just for 3 months. So you have the time to be able to build your shop. Okay, so I've put the link again in the chat. For those of you in watching me from YouTube and watch on Twitch, I believe you can see the link now. I'm going to put it also in Instagram. For those of you who are watching in Instagram, use the link and you are going to get a free trial for Shopify, and you also get, like I said, 3 months of Shopify virtually free. You're just gonna pay a quid, £1 or $1 or whichever currency that you work in. It's just one, irrespective of the currency. There's no exchange rate conversion. All right, so use the link and don't just be an audience or don't just be watching me. You have to be doing it together. Okay, what is the point coming here and just watching me do it instead of we growing together and doing this challenge together? All right, brilliant. So let's get into it for today's session. So today we're going to continue the configuration of the Shopify store. So far, if I come to this side where it says online store. So far, yesterday we went through almost anything that we need to customize in the settings. It took us 2 days actually because we paying attention to every tab in there. So we've done the logo, colors, typography, layout, animations, buttons, variant pairs, inputs, product cards, collection cards, blog cards, content, media. All of these, we've gone through all of them and we have done the configuration. Okay, so we've really come far. That's what I'm saying. If you want to know what we've done so far, you have to watch the replay. Okay, now today, what we're going to do is that we will go to the settings button and sort of go through everything. Uh, Sometimes I am going to, just for security purpose, I might, block unshare my screen so that some of the information you're not able to see. But I mean, I know that those of you who are watching are good people, so I'm not really bothered. But you don't know whose hands or who is going to watch. Okay, and honestly, even with the information that I put there, it's not directly linked to me. So for example, the address that is in is not where I live and all of that. So I'm not really bothered, but just to mention that quickly for you guys to know. Okay. All right. So let's go through some of the stuff here. Okay. Okay. So the first part is the general, and in the general you put certain information in the store details. My store is just main impressions beauty, and you put in your email. If you want to put your business number, you put it in there, and the billing address. Okay, that's the first part. As I said, I don't want you guys to see the details, so that's why I'm not showing it. But if you go in there, you can see that then all of these currency display is mine is British pound, backup region. So there's backup region. It says determine settings for customers outside of your markets. So I'm going to choose United States for the backup region. Unit system, I would like the metric system, default weight unit, kg, time zone, it's London. Then other ID. So any other that is done is to be the preface. So the other ID is going to appear like that. Okay, then we have other processing while the customer is checking out. It says require confirmation step. Customers must review the order details before purchasing. Offer an order after an order has been paid, after an order has been fulfilled and paid, or when ordered. So this is where if I'm not really sure which one to choose, I just take a screenshot and I go to my assistant and I ask, and guess who the assistant is? So I go to here and I paste it in and I just query it. I've already chosen automatically archive. I say in the order processing setting, please advise what each of them means and which one to choose for my beauty brand. Okay, I mean something like that. So you say in the order processing settings, please advise which one will be good for my shop. Okay, so that's what I do if I'm not really sure. Okay, you can, there are a lot of people who have done YouTube videos on how to configure your Shopify shop, but I feel like if you do this, interact with, let's say, an LLM like, a large language model like ChatGPT or Cloud.ai or Perplexity, whichever one you're using, it understands what you're doing. It has you've already given it the context, so it's able to advise you based on the context instead of just watching some blank distance. So perfect. So you're looking for order processing in Shopify. These settings determine what happens after a customer pays. Let's align them with how your shop runs. Beauty brand using Blanca for fulfillment. So while the customer is checking out, the first part is while the customer is checking out. Require confirmation step, and it's already off. Leave this unchecked. Adding an extra step creates friction, can reduce conversions. Customer will still review all the details before payment anyway. Okay. So the next is after an order has been paid. You currently don't fulfill any of the orders lines. lines automatically selected. This means you manually confirm or fulfill each other. Usually good if you're handling stock or need to push orders manually to Blanca. But Blanca integrated deal stored. Don't fulfill automatically. Why? Because fulfillment goes through Blanca's up. Um, you review and push orders there. If you said auto fulfill, Shopify might mark orders fulfilled before Blanca actually ships them, and that creates confusion. Yes, so I like that it's giving the analysis, because apart from doing it automatically fulfill orders, one thing is that I had a Shopify store where I was selling very premium, um, treadmills and um, scooters and what have you, scooters, electronic scooters, electronic bikes. And it turns out that a lot, the, I started getting orders. I did some little Facebook ads, and the ads started working. I started getting orders. I was so excited. It turns out that these orders were coming from fraudsters. They had stolen people's um what is it, their credit cards, payment cards to order. And there is a built-in fraud checker in Shopify now. So if somebody orders and they suspect that it's a fraud, they will let you know. If you fulfill it, you do it at your own peril. And because I had my settings on automatic, once the payment goes through, Shopify automatically fulfills the order and doesn't even give me the chance to review the order to see whether I will cancel the order or not. And once they automatically fulfill the order, once they do that, what happens is that they take their cut. They take the percentage that is due them for processing and the payment. And that margin can be huge. So if I have to refund them, okay, I refund the full amount, but Shopify keeps that cut that they have taken. And it was hell. Okay, so and it was all because of the way I had set it up. So that's why he have chosen don't fulfill any of the others line items automatically. Okay, it was a very hard lesson that I learned. Okay. So after an order has been fulfilled and paid, automatically archive the order. Click on. This keeps your dashboard clean. Fulfilled orders won't clutter your open orders list. Okay. Your recommended settings for Jasmine Beauty. Require confirmation step off. If an order has been paid, don't fulfill any of the other items automatically. Best with Blanca POD setup. Okay, so it says basically it's telling me that the settings is okay. All right. A lot of talk just to tell me this. Okay. All right, so we can save this part. Okay, we move on to the next. Okay, so the next part is plan. So as you can see here, I'm on Shopify Basic, and I pay £25 per month. I've not even finished building up the store, but I started paying. And the reason is that Shopify gave me 3 months. I was just paying £1, but I wasn't really doing the shop, if I should put it that way. Okay, that is one of the reasons I've come up with this challenge that come rain or sunshine, every day I'm going to block at least 1 hour to work on my shop. Okay, and I try to do it first thing in the morning when I wake up after I've prayed, and I quickly get into it so that I don't get distracted by anything. I don't get distracted by the day's work. Try to do it even before my family wakes up, because once my little girl wakes up, it's noise and all of that. So um if you don't want to pay that money right from the beginning, you can use that link that I have shared if you don't already have Shopify. For those of you who are watching in Twitter, I'm going to put that link in the chat for you guys, so that you can take advantage. So it will give you a free trial. Um, Let me copy that again. Yep. So I'm going to put it in the link for you guys. If you use that link, it's a free trial link. So um, this is what happens when you click on the link. So you're gonna start Shopify for free and enjoy £1 per month for 3 months. No commitment, cancel anytime. Okay, so if you use that link, that is what you're going to see. You just enter your email address, then you start your free trial. So it's 3 days free trial, and after 3 days you just pay £1 or $1, whichever currency that you are in, for the next 3 months. So it gives you the time. I did not really pay attention or did not work on my on my business every day, and because of that, I didn't take advantage of the free trial, extended free trial, because Shopify trying it for 3 months for just £1 is like you pay nothing. So now my free trial is over and I'm paying £25 per month. So you can see that it's a bit of a money, especially when I'm not even started selling. So um, it was a big lesson. I mean, I should have paid attention. So these are their pricings. As you can see, it's quite a lot of money, even for Plus. This is for more complex business, paying 2,300 USD. So this is the basic for solopreneurs. If you want to even have more benefits, is here. I mean, if you have a company that have staff, then you might want to go for this and all of that. So yeah, use a link and you will get free access for like 3 months. You don't have to be paying all of these stuff. Okay. All right, let's go back. So that is a plan. Then the billing. Yeah, as you can see, I I paid the £1 for the 3 months, and so I've had this shop for 5 months and I've done nothing. It's even a shame I'm saying this, and that is why I'm doing this challenge. If the thing is that discipline, you really need to be disciplined. You really need to put in the work. In just 5 days, I'm going to pay £25. Hopefully, I'll be able to get it up and running before I pay the next one, because it's painful that I'm paying all of this money, and I am not even uh, I've not even started the shop yet. It's ridiculous, but I don't blame them. It's my own doing, and I want to do better. So users here, you can add other users, and you can grant the users roles, for example, customer support. So all of those settings are there. As it stands now, I'm the only one who is oops, I should have showed the security thing. I'm the only one who is doing this. So yeah, I don't have any stuff. Okay, so let's come to the checkout. This part is really important. So my store configuration, we can this is how the checkout is like. We can do some bit of setting this thing here for how the store is configured. So for example, the first thing is that we can add our logo. Where is the transparent one? Should be this one, I believe. Okay, so that's our logo. Background image. Not sure what that is. Might not be really important, but let's say this one. No, This background image, if you add it, I'm just going to remove it because it blends with the logo and it's not nice. Okay. The background for the checkout form, maybe that one is fine because that's a different place, I believe. Oh, okay, this is how it's gonna be. I don't really. Let me try let me try my logo to see if that will work. Okay, this is how it appears. Nah, I don't like this one. I don't think it's good if there are any words in it. Remove image. You could also just leave it like that, to be honest. You don't really need to put in anything. Or you can ask ChatGPT to create a something. You can ask it to create a something. So for example, if I add something here like this and I ask ChatGPT to create me something. So this is how it's gonna be like. So I can say I'm configuring. I'm going to take a screenshot of this. I mean, this is not really 100% important, by the way. You can leave it as it is. But I always want to test the creativity of ChatGPT. So I'm just going to say that. I'm just going to come here and say, by the way, I'm using ChatGPT Plus, so I've got unlimited credits to do most of the things. So if you really want to have access every time that you want to use ChatGPT, then it's really good that you go for the plus. Okay, so I'm going to say I'm configuring. I am configuring. I'm configuring. What are we configuring? That is my checkout. I'm configuring my checkout, and I want a background image for my customer account contacts, a customer background image for my customer account or something like that. Okay, for my customer account form. From the screenshot, analyze the background image and tell me if it needs to be changed or not. Note that I use a favicon. Note that I used the favicon image. All right, so let's see what is it going to say. Got it. I can see what is happening in the checkout setup. From a screenshot, you've seen the favicon image of floral line at the left side of the background one for the checkout form. Flower is scaling large and sitting behind the text fields. Okay, the flower illustration aligns with your beauty brand and aesthetics. The saddle background can help differentiate. Okay. The favicon, what is not ideal? The favicon file wasn't designed for large backgrounds, so it stretches and repeats oddly. Okay. Recommendation: replace with a purpose designed background image. Use a subtle light texture, blah blah blah. Okay, my advice, don't use a favicon on the background. It hurts readability. Would you like me to design a checkout safe background version of your flower, soft, transparent, watermark, so it keeps. Yep, that is the whole idea of letting you analyze. You know, you analyze, then you know what the problem is, and you do it. So, step to create a checkout safe background for your flower. Take care of flower design when you upload it, convert it to a watermark style, your size, blah blah blah. Okay, so I'm just gonna share that if you can, so that yep. So I'm just gonna say I'm going to say yes, create. Just gonna copy this, a minimal one of the kind where we can. I'm gonna say create minimal watermark version of the current. Then I'm gonna add all of this. And I'll say make the canvas this. Add all the specs that it has already spelled out, So just giving it all back. And yeah, we will allow it to create a beautiful background for us. It created this favicon, by the way, based on the concept that I fed it. So we will let it do that. Okay, let's see what it was able to create. All right, normally if you take this long, then it's probably not well created. But fingers crossed. Oh, I'm gonna erase this page. Okay, finally. Okay, so let's see what we got. Okay, so we're gonna come here and I will click on remove image and I will add files. Go to the desktop. This is okay. I don't know. I can't really see anything. Sorry. Okay, so what happened is that it it's got a background, but it has put the watermark. It's like a watermark version somewhere. So it's got this. It's very light, so you can't really see it, which is fine. Yeah, it's fine. There's another. It says background 2. Which one is this one? Okay, I don't know which one, what this one is, but I'm just gonna I'm just gonna share that one also. So it says there's the background 2 is the background for customer account pages and the other summary in checkout. Okay, so this first one is the checkout form. What's the difference though? Okay, shouldn't worry about this. So I am going to and I'm painstakingly going through all of this because I want everything to be perfect, you know. But I've said, oh, is that this do not matter, but these configurations, all of that makes your store look very professional. Okay, so this is just gonna repeat what is here. It says this is, and I'll put the background for customer account pages and the other one. Okay, advice if any changes needs to be done to the settings. Done to the settings. Okay, so it's doing its job. Okay, so we've got a response here. It says background color is okay, so it basically repeated the current settings. We don't need to go through that again. So since your brand is beauty plus elegance plus calm, you want to check out feel clean, soft, trustworthy while keeping version high. Background keep or soften. So this is currently fine, it's clean and neutral. This is fine to reflect more beauty. Accent and buttons currently bright blue. The blue looks bold but doesn't fully align with the beauty one. Suggested use a deep earthy tone or a muted pastel that reflects calm. So it is suggested around a dusty rose. Okay, so let's try this and see. So if I change the color code to this, okay, so this is how the dusty rose is gonna feel like. Let's try the other one and we'll choose which one. Soft lavender. Soft lavender. Okay, so this is how soft. Man, doesn't look soft for me. Looks like it's bold color. Okay. All right, I might go for the dusty rose. Yeah, so you see that it's changed a bit. I mean, yeah, you could also send because here so that becomes even lighter. Once you send it in, it becomes a bit deeper. But I will leave it as it is. It's fine for me. Okay, what is the next thing? Quick optional. Okay, let's go to the arrow code. Arrow color. It's perfect. So it says we should keep it as it is. Fields and cars. Wow. White is better. Ensures font readability. Typography default is fine, but you could switch headings to a slightly more elegant font way available in your team to reinforce the brand. Okay, so for the typography, I think I'm currently using Cheramond. I'll just go for maybe Cheramond. Do we have a Cheramond bold? Like I normally like the one that says bold. Okay, it's fine. Body. What did they suggest for body? Okay. Ooh, for the body, we do some. Yeah, I shouldn't worry about this. I think it's fine. Checkout page, one page. One page, faster shorter checkout on a single page. Okay, we'll do it one page then. Then address, use address auto completion. Yeah. Buy again button, allow customers to reorder. Yeah. So I think we are good. Then we'll click save. So we've configured the checkout for the customer. Okay, good. Then customer contact method. So this is how the customer, with the things customer will enter at the checkout to receive order and shipping. So phone number or email. Yeah, so giving the option for the customer to choose phone number or email is better. Then show a link for customers to track their order with shop. Shop is sort of you know, I think it's one of the apps of Shopify. So I think once you are on Shopify, you automatically have shop. And it's one of the places that I can also configure, I believe. Yeah, so yep. Yeah, we'll come to that. For now, let's focus on this one. To send SMS updates, you need to install an SMS app. Do I really need that now? So people have got these apps. Most of them are not for free. You do free trial, and after that you pay for it. If I'm going to do it, I'm going to use Klaviyo. It's really one of the most talked about apps. It says it's free to install, based in the United Kingdom. I love that. Free to install, email free forever for up to 250 contacts, SMS free for up to 150. Sync Shopify data, blah blah blah. Yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna install it. I'll do the setup later, but Klaviyo is what everybody mentions, and you can see that this thing is really the when we went there, well, yes, the rating 4.8. Okay, so this is how it appears like. Okay, so I need to put a password in there. Okay, just use strong password. Okay, and I hit on get started, and it is gonna set it up. So I'm just setting it up for now, and yeah. Okay, it's taking its time, but okay, that's it. It is good. It's connecting to Shopify. Okay, so continue. You don't need to do everything now. I mean, because I don't even have all of those contacts and all of those stuff. So I don't really need to do anything now, but you can also do it just to make everything ready. Yeah, so it's sort of leading me to set set it up. So it says, how do you want to use Klaviyo? Email, SMS, mobile push notifications. What's that? Yeah, reviews. I've forgotten what mobile push. I'm just gonna ask what is mobile pull notification. Mobile pull notification message sent directly to a user's device, appearing on the lock screen or in the notification center, unlike in app push notification users when they are not actually using the app. Okay. All right. Sounds cool. Okay. Where is it? Where is Klaviyo? Yes. So maybe I'll choose that too. Then we hit continue. And it says I should check. Yeah. Confirm email. Right. Okay. So it's obviously it will try to tell me to sign up, which I don't need it now. So yeah. So it has its own setup here, which is not really the focus of today's meeting. So I'm just going to leave it as it is for now and go back to you. But yeah, it's something that I'm going to do. Okay, so require customers to log in to the account before checkout. Show a link for customers to track the order. Show customer contact. All right, this part. Let me see. I'm just gonna ask ChatGPT something. Okay, so they require customers to log into the account before checkout. So I'm just gonna say, because I'm optimizing for conversion, I'm just gonna ask. So I'm just gonna. So I'm just gonna say. What is advantage and what is advantage of this and its impact on conversion and its impact on conversion. So yeah, we want to optimize for conversion. So if certain is going to put a customer off, we want to forget about it. So great question. Advantages: customer data and retention. Yeah, you'll get that. Personalized experience, fraud reduction. Having accounts can help track unusual purchase patterns. Okay, easier post-sale support. Friction at checkpoint because with extra step higher cart abandonment. New shoppers. Especially mobile may not want to sign up before buying. Guest shoppers drop off. Slower path to first sale. Don't recall login at least in early growth stage. Okay. Okay. All right. So yeah, it causes a lot of friction at the checkout. So we're gonna leave it as it is. Customer information. Okay. Require first and last. Company name. Don't include. And address line 2 is optional. Shipping address, phone number. Don't include. Then we have marketing options. You can choose to display a pre-selected checkbox in certain regions. So let's look at. Okay, so all the regions have been selected, which is fine. It means it's global. SMS. Yes, I'm also going to add this. I'm going to add that because I've installed Klaviyo, so you can also do SMS. Some people like SMS. Okay, show tipping options at checkpoint. No, I'm not going to do that. Yeah, address collection, manage how you collect shipping address. Okay, let's look at this one. Allow shipping and billing address to be different. Recommended. Uses shipping addresses as billing address by default for faster checkout. Require shipping and billing address to match. Only recommended for stores with a high amount of volume than others. It's best paired with address verification services. Yeah, this part is a bit dicey for me because most fraudulent people use this to the shipping and billing address different, but I feel like if I buy something, I want my shipping and billing address to be the same, because if I'm at a particular address, let's say one Gisborne Close, and my billing address is one Red Hill Avenue, okay, then it's likely that I'm using somebody's card. So if I check this one, even though it says it's not recommended, if I check this one, it prevents customers from sending gifts and may reduce your store's total orders. That's the problem. But if at a point I'm getting a lot of fraudulent orders, then I'll have to come back and check it because it helps you to know. But I've got validated shipping address, minimize failed deliveries by offering suggesting when customers enter an invalid shipping address. Okay. And don't use shipping address as billing address by default. Okay. All right. So I think that is okay. Okay. So add to cart limit. Set a maximum quantity per item that can be added to a cart. And it says protect your available inventory quantities from being reviewed whenever they are higher than this. Okay. All right. That's fine. Checkout rules set parameters for how to check out. We can set product limits, perform age verification, and more. There are no apps installed with rules for checkout. This is Shopify, so to install one. Okay, let's see. Newsletter program. Okay. Okay. The thing about apps is that the more you put in a lot of apps, it can also be a problem. Okay, what does this one say? Trust tool. How to get customers is one of the biggest challenges in e-commerce. Trust tool puts it all at your fingertips. Pop-ups with discounts to go email and SMS, marketing list. I think Klaviyo does the same thing, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Recover lost sales, engage your audience. Yeah, I think it does the same thing because I don't want to clutter it with a lot of apps when what I've got already does the job. Yeah, so I'm gonna leave it as it is. Customer account. Oh, I have to save it first. The next thing is customer accounts. So show sign-in links. Show sign-in links in the header of online store and at checkout. Okay. I believe it's already here. It's already toggled to yes. Customer accounts recommended. Customer sign in with a one-time code sent to their email. Yep. This one is recommended. It's easy. Configurations, configure apps, branding, and features for checkout. Okay, let me customize this. Okay, I think we've already done that, so we are fine. go back to customer accounts. Authentication, manage sign-in methods and account access. Okay. So available connections. Setup interest in the Google Cloud Console. Create or select a project using the interest provided in the okay. Once the project is created, copy the client ID and client secret shown by Google and paste them here. Okay, so this is like authentication methods. For Google. And we also have that for Facebook. Okay. All right. This one is a bit detailed. And there may be some things I don't want you guys to see because if I'm creating, I don't want you guys to see the secret keys and all of that. So yeah, but I've shown it to you guys. I think it's basically very simple. You just have to follow the instructions. If you don't understand anything, take a screenshot, share it with ChatGPT to explain it for you. So I'm going to do that later offline. Self returns, allow customers to request and manage returns. Customize what your customers can return with return rules. Okay. Yeah, self-serve returns is good, but it will also encourage a lot of stupid returns, people returning for no reason. But if I do this and I help customers request returns by adding the URL for customer accounts, you're written. Yeah, if I click on return rules, return and refund policy, terms of service, okay. I need to add these two, so I'm gonna the return window 30 days. Yep. Return shipping cost does not apply to returns using point of sale. Okay. Customer provides return shipping, free return shipping, flat rate return shipping. Yeah, I mean to give free returns is the best, but the problem with that is the problem with that is, for example, me I like offering free shipping. Okay, yeah, I add um the shipping cost to the item and I offer free shipping because I I like that when I'm buying stuff, I I want to pay for what I see. So if I know that this is how much is there, if it's £10, I don't want to go through the checkout and everything and the item changes to 15, because shipping is added. So that will make me abandon the cart. Okay, if anytime, because before I even decide to buy, I know that I can afford a £10. That's why I decided to buy, only to get to the cart and it's change. So I don't really like that one. So um, I offer free shipping anyway. But if somebody wants to return it and me paying for it, like free return shipping, I feel like it would be too much cost. Yeah. So I'm going to choose this one. I know this could potentially affect things. Let's leave it for free return shipping for now and see. If I realize the cost is too much, then I can always change it. But this will incentivize customers. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, we can turn this on. Yes. So The 10 rules have been turned on. Okay. All of these can really impact your conversion, because if people feel like they have power over the returns, then it's good. Yeah, allow customers to see and spend store credit. Yeah, it's already turned on. Use this area anywhere you like. Customers access customer accounts. Okay, let me manage this. Yeah, I'm gonna buy a domain for my Shopify store, or I will create an existing domain. I already have a domain with GoDaddy, to be honest. So I don't really feel like buying a new one. So I'm just logging into GoDaddy. You guys will not see it. Yeah, because yeah, I already have my name. I think what I need to do is to just manage, add a subdomain or something like that, you know. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Yeah, if I add a new record and so I just want to switch. This is what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to add a subdomain, yeah, to my store, something like that. So I'm just gonna share another screen for you guys to see. Yeah, so I've already got GoDaddy. And what I can do is I can add a new record like CNAME and I don't know, like active living store, something like that, you know. So I can just ask ChatGPT to walk me through. So, and I can do that. So I'm just going to ask ChatGPT to do that for me. You guys will not see it, but basically I'm just saying I want to get a domain for Jasmine Impressions Beauty. I already have a domain with, I already have a domain. i.e. jasmineimpressions.com. jasmineimpressions.com. So I want to add a subdomain for Jasmine Impressions. Beauty. So walk me through the process. You guys cannot see because it's a different screen. But basically, I'm just telling ChatGPT to walk me through the process of adding a subdomain. I've done it before. I know how to do it, but I always want to verify. Okay, so it's going to show me how I can do that. So it's giving me suggestions like recommendations for the the recommendations for the subdomain. It says you can say beauty.jasmineimpression.com or shop.jasmineimpression.com and store.jasmineimpression.com. Maybe I'm going to choose beauty.jasmineimpression.com. Yeah. And the reason why I don't want to buy another domain is that I don't want buying a lot of these domains when I can just create a subdomain because they are all expensive, and if you're not really earning money from the store at the beginning, you don't want to incur too much cost. Okay, so it says go to the registrar where Jasmine is registered, sign in, and go to your DNS settings. So you're already here at DNS. Choose CNAME for Shopify or most hosted services. Point into a server with an IP, choose a record instead. Okay, so we're going to say so here you just have to say add new, and the option you choose is CNAME. Then host or name, you just make it beauty. Then the value for Shopify is going to be shops. Yeah, it's already there. Founder server. And yeah, I think we will make this 1 hour, comparing it to what when I was adding active living store, that's how it was. So I'm just gonna make it 1 hour for the TTL. Then I will save the record. So it says continue and verify. Yeah, I need to put in my 6-digit code sent to me as a test. So if you are watching this and if you don't already, if you want to add a domain to your Shopify store, I already have a domain with another store, Shopify store that I have, and that is jasmineimpressions.com. So I don't want to buy a new domain for this. So I'm just creating a subdomain. Okay, so if you already have a domain and you're sort of using the same name for the other companies, you can just create a subdomain 993.581. So we have 993.581. I'm gonna do verify the code. I mean, I don't care if you guys see this code because it's just a one-off code. So the DNS record has been updated successfully. Most DNS updates take effect within an hour, but could take up to 48 hours globally. Okay, so that's good. So I've got I've got this here. So if it starts working, then the URL, anytime somebody types in this, like if anybody types in this beauty.jasmineimpression.com, yeah, right now it says error, DNS resolution error, because it's not, it's not, it's probably not ready. Yep. Yep, so that is how it's done. Okay, I'm going to stop sharing the screen, and yep, we will continue. I'm going to stop sharing this one, and I will share. I'm going to share the other one. Yeah, so this is the ChatGPT walking me through how to do it. But as I said, I already know how to do it, so it wasn't anything difficult. So connect existing domain. So my domain name is going to be beauty.jasmine. And next, in Shopify, if you can also actually buy domain name. So yeah. Okay. Okay, so it's asking me to, so basically I've already done it, but it's saying, it's asking me to do it again. So I can say I've updated it already. So it's going to check the DNS records to see, because I've already done it, so I don't need to do it again. So it's like an API. It's gonna speak to GoDaddy, and it will check to see if it's done. If it speaks to it and it doesn't show that it's done, it will let me know. Then it means it needs to be done again or something like that. So if you're watching and you want to start your own Shopify store, you want to do this challenge with me, you just don't want to be watching me do it, then you have to actually use the link that I've shared so that you can start your free trial, and after 3 days you will get, you'll just pay £1 or $1 per month for 3 months. Okay, you try it for 3 days, no credit card required. You enter your email and you agree to receive marketing emails from Shopify. You can even decide not to agree to it. Then you start. Okay, you don't even need to put in credit card for the 3 days. After 3 days, then they will ask for credit card. Then you start just paying 1 month, £1 per month. If you decide not to give them your credit card, they will just freeze the store. That's it. So it's a no-brainer thing. You never know what it could lead you if you give it a shot. So okay, this is taking a bit of a time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave it because it's another block domain. So we'll go back to this part. Okay, so we'll come to shipping and delivery. Let me just note something down for mine to do. I'm just going to note down that under customer accounts, I need to do some few things there. Let me come here and just on the top. So I'm going to say in settings. Okay. So I'm just going to say settings. And I'll do customer account. Authentication. So manage authentications. Yeah, I'm going to do that offline because it will give me some secret keys and all of that, and I don't want it to be shared. So I'm just noting it down so that I don't forget that I need to do work on that. Let me see how the domain is going. Oh, okay. It didn't really. Okay, it says need set up. Okay, I believe it's already done. So let me copy the link address. I'm copying the link address because I can't do it. I need to go to another account to be able to do it. Another Google account to be able to do it. So yeah, it's I think it's done, but it will take some bit of time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just put it as one of those things I will need to check later. So let's bring this down and just write to do list on JIB. Jasmine Impression Beauty. So the first thing, so check if subdomain beauty. What's the subdomain? Beauty. It's beauty. Yeah, that's the one. Beauty.jasmineimpression.com is working. Yeah, let's just note it down so we can check that later and forget about it for now. Okay, so we'll just forget about it for now. Right, shipping and delivery, this part is really, really important because this is where all the magic happens. If you don't set it up well, basically you're setting yourself up for failure, because if people can't figure out your shipping and your delivery, and it means that you've lost them right from the word go. They are not going to buy anything or transact business with you because they feel like you can't even ship their stuff to them. So yeah, we need to really spend some time to set it up well. So yeah, now I already have some products in my shop because I have teamed up with Blanca, and yeah, these are already there. So you can see that the app is Blanca, shop location United Kingdom, shipping areas. It ships to every part of the world, really. So The problem though is that you can see that the shipping is ridiculous. So 14.99 international, 23.99, all of that is it's just ridiculous. So something needs to be done about this. Uh, um, yeah, I've got all of these products in there. Now, Blanca is in Canada, so I'm thinking that if I'm selling to somebody in Canada or even in the US, I can offer free shipping because it's not expensive to ship within North America. But if somebody orders outside the US or Canada, then obviously they have to pay. But these amounts are just ridiculous. They are just ridiculous. I think I need to work on them. Because nobody is going to buy something maybe for £5 and shipping is 14.99. Yeah, so it's just crazy. So shipping location, I need to change it. I need to change the shipping location. It says no new rate for ship location. Why? Okay, it doesn't allow me to change it though. Okay, let me cancel this. I want to change shipping location. I don't know. What's the zone name? And okay, so um, hmm, I'm just going to make it Canada because that is where most of the stuff will be from. Yeah, Canada and all the provinces. And maybe the zone I'm just going to make it North America. Customers won't see it anyway. Okay, so the rate, if I'm going to offer free, then it has to be standard. I can't pay for that amount and it's going to be free. So standard international. Okay, so I'm just going to charge ChatGPT something. Yeah, so folks, the shipping part is really a big deal. I've got other stores, not only on Shopify. I mean, I've got a store on TikTok. I've got TikTok Shop, and TikTok Shop is easy to manage because if you have a TikTok Shop, you are not allowed to do shipping internationally. It's just within your country. So I only do shipping within the UK. So it's not difficult to manage. But when you have Shopify, the beauty of Shopify is that you can ship globally, but you really need to get it right. Otherwise, people will order and you can't even ship it because either you offered free shipping and you shouldn't have, or you should have offered free shipping so that people will even order more. So you need to really get it right. So even though intuitively I know what I'm doing, I always want another advice. So I'm capturing this. Then I would go to here and I would say the products fulfilled with Blanca. Okay, the products fulfilled with Blanca are going to be shipped from Canada because Blanca is in Canada, because Blanca is in Canada. So I want shipping within Canada to be free. I would also to be free for standard. I want standard shipping. I want standard shipping within Canada. Within Canada to be free, but express shipping will be paid. Okay. For the US, I would charge some very little for standard, maybe less than 5 USD. But of course, Express will not be free for outside Canada, outside North America. Outside North America. Okay. The charge will be based on the distance of the country. From Canada. So this is the idea that I have for my shipping, so that things are fair. I don't get myself in a trouble, and all of that, So step one, create shipping zones. So we've got Canada, United States, rest of the world. Okay, so that is the first shipping zone. So yep, I'm going to make it Canada into bracket domestic. And what else do we need to do? I need to bring this here. Step 2, 3, express. Okay, so this one is going to be free. Do we have, is it conditional operated? Yeah, I mean, it doesn't really matter. It's fine. I don't think we really have a lot of stuff which are heavy, but just to be on the safer side, maybe I can add that. So I'm going to say, I'm just going to say, these are beauty products, so we don't really have a lot of stuff. So it says, I want to add conditional pricing. So for items that weigh for one item. I think the problem is if people buy a lot of stuff, it's going to weigh more, and you don't want to charge people when they bought a lot of stuff. So I'm just going to leave the conditional pricing. That's fine. Let's leave it as it is. Okay, remove conditional pricing. Just keep it simple, because if I buy a lot of stuff, obviously it's going to weigh more, and I don't want to charge somebody who's bought more. You know what I mean? Yeah. So okay. Yeah, I think yeah. I think yeah, I can just use flat rate because I'm not charging anything anyway. So yeah, I can leave it like that. So standard shipping, checkout preview is free. Okay, so that is only for Canada. Yep, only for Canada. And what else? Where's the one I just created? Okay, so that's then shipping zones. So we have shipping zones, fulfillment location. Shipping zone is Blanca. Shop location is okay. Shop location is fine. I will leave it as it is. Yeah. Okay. So all right. Sorry, where am I? Fulfillment location United Kingdom. I just added the Canada thing. Okay. Hmm. Oh, right. I'm looking for the one I just added. The one that says Canada. Have I lost it? Because I didn't save it. Because I can't find it here. Before I even move to the shipping zone, I just want to. Okay, so by the way, what's the difference between fulfillment? Okay, add shipping zone. I think I didn't save it, so I've lost it. Jesus. So I'm just gonna do it again. Sorry, guys. Okay, it says in another zone. So where is it? I can't seem to find it. Why can't I see it? Thought it should be there. Anyway, the next one is United States. Okay. Chippings. I've got what I've got here is this. Okay. I says it's already in another zone. Okay. I think I understand what is happening because Canada is here. That's why I need to remove Canada. I'm going to treat Canada and US as a special case. So I just, yeah, that's easier. Then I go to Canada. Yeah, Canada is not in here. So why is it saying that it's already in there somewhere? Don't get it. Yeah, I want to check this. But I'm going to treat those two as a different case. Done. Okay. We will customize that part, but hold on a bit. I'm going to save this. Okay. All right. I need to add the shipping zone again. Don't know what happened. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do edit zone. I'm going to make it Canada because Canada is where it'll be shipped from, domestic. And I will choose Canada. Down. Save. So it already to edit this profile, one change is required. Countries you've added race for don't have the same transit time as other in the same zones. Save this profile, create new zones for these countries. This is getting a bit confusing. Okay. So if you use like UPS, economy, international 6 to 10. Okay. So I need to maybe come here and edit. Yeah, standard. It says this economy standard is 2 to 3 days, 2 to 3 business days. Yeah, so that is fine. Yeah, that is fine. It's okay. Then we have standard 2 to 4 business days. This was for others, which is 50 and above. Okay. Okay. I'm trying. I don't think I can change anything. I need to maybe delete and do another one. So I'm just gonna delete. So this is, I've created the zone. I need to add rates to it now. Use flat rate, shipping, custom shipping name. What's the name I should give to? If I look here, it says standard. I'm just going to say, yeah, I'm going to do it standard. Yeah, it's free. Done. And I will add another rate. Yeah, it's a bit confusing, all of these, but everything is figurable. You can figure out everything. So Express. So the custom rate is Express. The price. Okay, let's look at this table. Okay, it doesn't tell. Okay. For Express to be on the safer side, I'm just gonna make it. Let me see. It says 7 to 10. I'm just gonna make it 12. I mean, if you want Express, then you need to pay more. Okay, Express 2 to 5 business days is not good. It needs to be okay. 2 to 5 business days. I think that's okay. Okay, I'm not gonna make it 12. I'll sort of share with the customer, and if it's within, I don't think it should be 12. Maybe I'll make it 7. Because it's within Canada, so it's fine. And do done. Okay. Then the next one, I'm gonna change this one. I'm gonna okay. Before I change this, I'm going to come here and I'll do edit. I'm gonna look for this one is gonna be USA, United States. United States. Okay, and I will look for Canada. Yeah, it's already in another zone, so we will take that out. I'm just gonna do this, uncheck all of that and do United States. Everything needs to be unchecked. And we will check this one, all the 62 states. Do it done. And we need to change. Okay, yeah, it looks like Hong Kong and other. Okay, oh, edit. I think some states, some countries are in there. Nope, I don't want all of those. Europe is out. So we need to make sure it's just North America. Okay. we can get rid of the rest. Just want to go through to see that. Okay, that's the difference. What is the difference? Hmm. Okay, I think it's the same thing though, because yep, I think it's the same thing. If I do done, yes, so it's only that one, United States. So here for United States, the standard. I'm gonna make it just gonna make it 4. So we are gonna edit the rate. It might take less, honestly, but just wanna careful, and we'll just make it 4. I'll move this, and it is done. And I think I need to add another. When it is express, we'll make it 10. So if you want to express, then it needs to be a bit expensive. Done. Okay, so that is for the US, and the next will be international. I'm just going to change this. I'm going to make it a time zone as international. So the rest of the world, I'll just change it to international. Makes it easy. Anyway, nobody will see it, so that's fine. So everyone except Canada. Yep, Canada is not tagged. That's good. Then we have United States. Yeah, United States is not tagged. That's good. So I think we probably need to try something for EU, but I don't know. It's fine. We'll manage. Yeah, when it's done. Yep. Yep, all of these will go to international. And you don't have to copy me blindly. The reason I'm doing this is because of where my products are going to be shipped from. The domestic country is Canada. So if you are building a different brand, it will depend. Don't copy this blindly. Just understand what I'm doing, and you can customize it to suit yours. Sure. Some of these countries, even if you don't check it, you don't have to worry, because unless you have very big conglomerates, you're likely not going to be shipping stuff to Russia and all of those countries. So, just checking it, but you don't have to really worry about it, to be honest. Yeah, United Kingdom, they are all part. So apart from Canada and US that we have created a different shipping zone for, no, this is not part. All the others will go under. I just want to keep it very, very simple, because these things can be very complicated. I'm sure there is a faster way of doing this. Okay. We're almost done. All right. Let's see. Panama. St. Kitts and Nevis. Okay, nearly there. Nearly there. All right, we'll not choose United States because we already have a zone for it. So we've got a special zone for it. So, yep. So always, I think if you are creating an online business, you always have to create a special zone for US, because if you get people in the US loving your product, that's where the big money is coming from. Okay, so a custom name for international, the rest of the world. Okay. Says it should be a tier system. Okay. All right. Yeah, it's suggesting this tier system. That is difficult. Yeah. Okay. It's suggesting I do the tier system, tiered by region. So Europe, UK, Standard, Express. Okay. You know what? For now, I'm just going to do it everything like UK, and I will change it later. Okay, so I'm just going to, because of the time, so I'm going to make it standard. Say standard. Standard. I'm going to make it 6 to 11 business days. and I'll make it 6. Put them all. All right, 8. Okay. And do done. And I have to add another. Gonna States. Oh, this one didn't change, did it? It didn't change. It didn't change. It looks like it didn't change. Okay. Rest of the world. Okay. And next will be, let's say, Express. And we change this to 3. Change this to 6. And charge 15. Okay, so we're nearly there. So we have these. Let me see how it's gonna be. Okay, where are we? All right, this is where we are. So, okay, can't see the United States and Canada one. Not sure where they are. Oh, okay. I don't know. It looks like okay. Right. We need to work on this again. So I'm just gonna indicate here. So next, you will do the shipping and delivery settings. It says 1 zone, 2 locations. I think and you need to work on it again. Yes. Okay. I will be stopping here. Shipping and delivery. Jones and rates. Yeah, we need to work on that because it looks like it wasn't well copying it. All right, so thank you for today.